Hi guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. I am here for week 13 of Roxy's weekly challenge. And as you can see, I've got paint and all kinds of stuff out here. I am skipping a step. We are looking at using up these neutral collage type tags and cards. And after I filmed the video where we made some of these and stamped on them, I used up a lot of my neutral scraps and just made a whole ton of different shapes and sizes. So I just pulled out the stack and I'm using those. It's kind of saving myself a step, but also using up stuff that I've already got, which I'm kind of trying to do, only because I don't see any sense in making a whole bunch of new ones if I've already got some ready. Something else I was doing is I thought I cannot find my folk art acrylics. I have found a couple of some that I had that are kind of neutrals. This one's a creamy. This one's got more of a peachy color. It's called English Lace, and this one is, I don't know what this one is. I don't know. Tapioca. Okay. Anyway, and then I did find a chalk paint. I have several, but this one was kind of a neutral, and it's kind of a sandy gray color, which I wanted to try. We're going to see how far we get with those. Something else I remembered from when I was a kid, Crayola makes tempera paints. I don't know if any of you used these when you were a kid. They were a powder and you mixed them with water and then you used them to paint. And now Crayola has started putting them in jars. I'm pretty sure this is their tempera paints. And so what I did was, to lighten them, because obviously they are really bright colors, I took some of this and mixed it with this, and I got this yellow. See this? And it does dry with that chalky kind of finish. It's not plasticky, it's not smooth, so it takes stamping really well. I tried it on a couple just to, now I haven't backed these, so as you can see they're curling because the paint is wet, or was wet, but as you can see it takes a stamp, and I use two different kinds of ink. This orange is, you know me guys, I've been experimenting with inks and stamping. The Distress Oxides seem to stamp well, even though the Distress inks don't stamp as well. I mean, they stamp, they just don't stamp as clear. And then this was an archival ink. The reason it's kind of splotchy is because it's one of these, and I used it without mounting it, so it was uneven pressure. So that was a me thing, not an ink thing. So anyway, so I made a couple of these just to test out this whole thing, and I've made these tags and I covered them with this paint color. I figured we would try a couple more paint colors. I would get them to dry out, and then we could, you know, decide what we wanted to stamp on them. I got some stamps out, and of all different shapes and sizes, and we'll see how far we get. Ooh, that's wet. I don't want that there. Only because I don't want a big blob of black paint mixing into something else I put on this plate. Okay, I was thinking we would do a couple of different ones, and maybe I'll do some that are just the, just this color. But I really wanted to try using some of these tempera paint colors, because I like the colors. Whoa, okay, that was a little more than I wanted to come out of there. And for this particular one, I thought maybe I would mix it with like a gray. I don't know that, it's getting, sorry guys, I'm pulling all of the, it's been a while since it got open, so it's got kind of a, I'm going to put some of the gray over here. Okay, I feel like that's enough of that. Maybe we'll just do this like you do most palettes, where you kind of put a few colors down and mix and match as you go. I don't mind putting green on top of yellow just because, I mean, if it picks up some of the yellow, it's not going to hurt it. Okay. put some of this off to the side. Wait, I'm gonna shake this. Hear how liquidy it is? I feel like it's really thin. So we're gonna put some of this off over here on its own, and maybe a little close to each of the colors, so I can blend it in. Oh, okay. All right, so let's do some blending and we'll paint some of these up and see what we get, and then we'll go from there. All right, I might do a couple. Here's my I actually want to see what this stuff looks like by itself. So it's already kind of watery. I don't know that it needs a lot of watering down. See, it's kind of a peachy, I don't know, pink. I don't want to say pink, but it's like an off-white with a more pink background. Does that make sense? Now, this was mixed with tempera paint. I don't know how this dries. So set that off to the side over there. All right. Maybe it needs a little more water. All right, let's try mixing. That's still really bright, isn't it? I'm just trying to lighten it. This is actually kind of fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you know. Messing with all this paint and stuff. It's kind of a fun way to color tags and things. I wonder what would happen if I put a little bit of I want to do some other sizes. What happens if we take a little bit of this gray? It's still blue, but it dulls it down some, yeah? Maybe add a little bit more. It's kind of a warm gray, so I don't want to muddy it too much because I'm afraid it'll turn like a, I don't know. Like you won't be able to tell it's blue anymore. It'll just be the gray. Let's find some of these ones that were like bookmark shaped. See, that's got a hint of blue, but it's mostly the gray at that point. Okay, what about this one? Let's see. What if we just lighten the gray up some? Let me get some of the blue out of there. I like playing with the colors. This is kind of fun. I'm running out of space to lay wet tags. We haven't done anything with the green yet. So maybe I'll lay a couple of the, and I don't really care if stuff gets on the other side of them, only because, I mean, they have to be backed. They haven't been backed yet. I want it to be nice and pale, but it's kind of... I don't know. That works pretty good. I'm only doing a couple of these colored ones because, I mean, obviously the colored ones limit your... Ooh, I got this one really wet. I don't think I put enough water in it, so I'm trying to back it off a little bit. I don't think we're going to open any more of those, so I'll just set them up there for now. All right, now what happens if I put a little bit of gray in the green and dull it down some? I'm just kind of trying to mute some of the brightness. Yeah, that's a lot different than the green I just put up on the jars. Here, we'll put them next to each other and you can see. They're, well, I won't say a lot different. It's different though. Get a little more gray. I'm doing this overly ambitious thing again, guys. I mean, look at how many tags I've got. I've already got the ones that I did yellow that are dry. And now look at all these ones I'm making. Okay. I like this. Rachel had made the comment she saves all this paper and stuff that she does this stuff on because it, I mean, look at it. It's really cool. I just need to do some off to the sides. Okay, what next? Let's do some of the... I don't know if I can get the neutral out by itself or not. Some of this really light neutral. Just kind of a beige wash. I know, and you can see this brush, it's a mess. It's one of my kids' brushes. I mean, I have a lot of Crayola stuff left over from when my kids were younger. That, oh guys, I got paint all over my cutting mat. Well, it says it's washable. I guess we're going to test that theory. Let's try this one. Once again, this was one of those, I was watching it going, where is this going? Videos. Because she made the comment right at the beginning that she wasn't turning on her timer because this project had lots of steps. And I was like, uh-oh. What does that mean? And I was kind of, I will admit to being a little bit skeptical right there at the beginning because she started collaging book page again. And I was like, are we just making book page tags again? But I knew better. I was like, nah. There's going to be something to it. It's going to be twisted. There's going to be something. I wonder if I took one of these that I painted, like this one, and put some beige over it, what would happen? I like that kind of streaky look. That's fun. Well, this one's practically dry. I kind of want to do the streaky thing with it, though. Look, isn't that cool? I have to remember that effect for, like, if I do these in the future. Okay. What else? I feel like I have this whole pile over here, and I haven't made enough stuff. What if I mix blue and green? Right here in the middle. Now we're just going for it, guys. Just whatever comes out of the plate. I have a lot of the blue-gray tones. Okay. All right, guys, I think we're going to call that as far as the painting goes. I had a lot of fun mixing and matching colors and kind of coming up with some stuff. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I might get out my heat tool and dry some of these faster, and then we can get to the stamping part, which I'm looking forward to, guys. I'm definitely looking forward. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, as you can see, the paint is gone. Well, I don't know if you can see. My water cup is still here. Here are the ones. I took my heat tool, which is actually a blow dryer, and I made sure these were nice and dry. I haven't backed them yet, so some of the ones that are on like stiffer backing didn't curl, but a lot of these curled. So we're just gonna fish around for some stamps and see what we like and go to town. All right, guys. Let's do the stamp. Let's pick stamps first, and then maybe that'll help with where we put them. Like, I like this guy. Maybe I can put him on here. We want to fill up the stamp, right? I don't know if I want to turn it sideways, though. I kind of like tall versus wide, unless it's a pocket. Like, I could do this as a pocket. I don't know what kind of stamp I have that's that wide, but again, I don't know what kind of stamp I have that's that tall either, so fair's fair. I don't know, might not be able to use him. He's kind of... He would have to go on a wide guy like this. If I was going to use this, say I was going to make a pocket out of that. How wide is this? Let's see. A little less than 6 inches. So that could be a pocket. All right, guys, let's try this and see what happens. I'm going to use this rusty hinge because it's kind of an orange. Sorry, I know. Guys, sometimes the editing that you see in my videos, like if you see a little skip, it has a lot to do with me sticking my head under the camera here. And I'm like, they don't want to stare at the back of your head for however long it takes you to do whatever it is you're doing. Oh, the middle didn't stamp very well. But I like around the outside. And I might be able to do something about that middle. So I like it. Okay. I'm still getting used to the stamping thing, guys. So I'm playing around. Should I do a moon on the other side? So it'd be a moon and sun pocket with something else. I don't know what else will show up because my inks are like, I have a blue, but it's Stormy Sky, and I don't know that that's dark enough. I should probably put it down, shouldn't I? All right. Alright, here goes nothing, guys. Oh, he turned out better than the sun, actually. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Okay. We got that. Make sure I put the right lids back on the right oxides. Okay, I'm going to set stamps that have to be cleaned over here somewhere. Not that I have a lot of space, but I was wondering if I should put this one on here, but I don't know. Because I was thinking this would make a cool belly band. So it might be kind of fun to... But this time, what do I use to stamp them? I would really love to have like a dark gray-ish. I don't know that I want to use black. I have gathered twig. Alright guys, I'm going to try this. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to try it. I've never used this one before, so I'm kind of... Okay, alright. I just want to make sure there's enough ink. I'm always worried about there not being enough ink and that being the problem with getting it to... Okay, here goes nothing. Try not to rock it in case there's any on the edges of the pad. Oh, okay, I like that. So that one's like that. That's really cute. I like it. Okay, set that off to the side. I'm gonna have a lot of stamp cleaning to do when I'm done. Move this box. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is fun, guys. I like this. All right, now I've been wanting to use these, and these little cards might be the perfect place to do so. So let me pull these little guys out and see if we can stamp on them real quick. So I've got a couple of green ones, a yellow one, and a couple of neutrals. So I'm going to use some of these stamps. I love these. And I actually have a thing here, so I'm going to use it. I should get green, yeah? You think? I don't know. I wish I had an olive green. What is this frayed burlap? It looks like a brown or a tan. I might use that for something else. I have these two. Neither one of which is a... This is a brighter green. So I don't know... What if I did green on green? Think that would work? About to find out. I'm having trouble with these centers, guys. I like the way it looks. I don't like the fact that the center's missing. So I'm having trouble with that. I like this image though, so I want one to work. Maybe I can do it on... I like the green on green. This is a brighter green though. So let's try again. It filled in better that time. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I like that. Okay. Let's put this one back now that we've done that. Take this off of here because we've used this one. I'm just going to put it on here. I'll clean them later. I do want to use this one. Maybe we'll do it in blue. The blue looked really nice on the yellow, but maybe I can do it on one of these neutrals. Okay, guys, here we go again. Yes! I like it. Okay. So far, so good on this. All right, let me put this one back over here. These are some of the ones I wanted to use off of here. Some of these other ones I don't think are going to be big enough. Although I'm dying to use... This one's kind of got a pop. I'm pretty sure that's a poppy. So I kind of want to use it and make it red and put it on one of these, but it's really small. If I center it at the bottom, maybe I can put a word across the top, or if I center it at the top, maybe I can put a word across the bottom. I think I'll center it at the top. And I do have some word stamps. Well, I have a word stamp that's just a single word. All right, let's try this. I'm going to try... This isn't really... It's more of a red-orange. I don't have an actual... No, that's not true. I do have a red ink. And if I had thought about it a little more... Okay, we decided to do it at the top so I could get... Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that. It's very bright orange. Okay, and we'll use it with a word. I don't know if we'll use the... I don't know if the word will be the same color, though. So we might do a different color with the word. The word I have is delight. That's by itself. Now I do have believe, but it's got this little curly Q at the bottom. And then I have all of these, which if I was really careful, I could like... I could do the word. I could wipe everything else off. That's a big ask. I'm getting a wipe, guys, in case you're wondering. I don't know if this is going to work. But I know this is what some people do. They like put the ink on and then wipe it off of the places they don't want. So this is my first attempt at that. So we'll see. Oh, it worked. Cool. Okay. I will admit that's not exactly the red I was going for, but it'll do. You know what I think's really cool about these stamps is watch this ink dries. If that's too if that's too bright, which I don't think it is. I like it like that. You could go back over this with a really watery coat. Although I don't know how well these distress oxides would work under. I don't know if they would smear, but it might be worth trying. Who knows? All right, let's put that away. Ooh, we're getting up there in time, guys. Okay, let's do. What do I want to do with this one? I kind of want to do this dragonfly. Will he fit on here? He will. All right, and the question is, what color do I want to do this dragonfly? I have a purple distress, but it's ink. It's not. Maybe we'll make him neutral. Maybe I should do gathered twig. Actually, you know what? Let's do rusty hinge. Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. Now, we are going to, I am going to do this, and I'm not going to do it in the same color. Put this over here with all my stamps to be wiped off and cleaned and whatever. Okay. All right, guys. So we've made, let's get my scissors out. I buried them under all my dirty stamps. Hold on a second. Okay, let's get my scissors out. I think this is going to be a tag. Actually, is it the same? It's not by any chance. It's not. Okay. So I'm the measury one, so I will take this corner and put it over here to do my corners so that they match. I suppose the other way you could do it would be to like kind of pinch the top together and cut them at the same time. I'm always worried when I have like stuff on here that it'll like crack the paint or something. So I think these might be the same width, and I like that tag angle. So let's just do this. Okay, so we got 2 of those, and then maybe, uh-oh. Guys, my corner rounder has gone and disappeared on me. That's not good. Okay, well, I'm going to try this then. I've never done this before, but we'll give it a shot. I usually use a corner rounder, but we're going to do the little angle corners. Okay, so we got that one, and we got this one. I actually think I'm going to make this one a tag because of how much space there is at the top, and that's perfect for a place to punch a hole and all that. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. And this one's going to be a pocket. I wonder if I have enough space to do a little punch. Yeah, like that. That's going to be a pocket. And this one I was thinking about doing a belly band. Like a short one, maybe that way. Or a side tuck. Like a, you know what I mean. Oh, it's got part of its thing coming up, so let's glue that down real quick. And it's got part of its collage paper coming off. Okay, so this one and this one are pretty much done. These tags are done, except for they need holes punched. And this one's a card, not a tag, so it could get a tab at the top, but not necessarily string. So let me get my hole punch. We're going to go ahead and do oh, that is so not centered. You see that, guys? It's probably a lot easier to see center. That's going to get a tab. This can get a hole. If you have the handheld one rather than this one. I can't believe I punched this one so far off center. That is like, that's going to get a tab, and I think that's done for holes. So we'll put this away. And I have some cut off stuff from something I was working on up here. I want to see how it looks in here. It's kind of tattered, which is just what it should be, going in this hole that's like so off kilter. There we go. So we got that one. Let's get another one of these. I like these. They're like they're a piece of fabric that got cut off of a piece of lace trim. So the trim was a certain width, and I needed it to be thinner. And I just tore that tag. I probably should back these before I do this. And when I back that, it'll have a new... Guys, I'm a mess. You just watch me being a mess. Doesn't actually need to be. Actually, we can cut it in two and I can use it on both of these. And then I think we'll call this done, because I'm not going to back these on camera. That would take me too much time to do all that. And we're already over 40 minutes. So I wish it didn't matter, guys, but it does. I know I say that all the time, and need more glue in my glue bottle. Maybe I just need smaller glue bottles. I have seriously been considering, like some of you guys that use the really tiny glue bottles, I'm seriously considering. Uh-oh. It does not want to glue down. This is, the Fabri-Tac is coming through the fabric and sticking to my fingers. As long as it sticks to the tag, I don't care. That's cute, right? I like that. Okay, so that's the idea. So we didn't do too bad, guys. I'm not going to glue the other one down because I keep forgetting I haven't backed these yet. So I want to back it first and then I'll glue it down. So we got these tags made. We got a card. And obviously, once you've made these, they can use further embellishment if you want, or they can stay really simple because they're really cute, simple like this. So, this was my take on Rachel's challenge this week. It's Roxy's Weekly Challenge week 13. You guys should give it a try. This whole painting and collaging and stamping, it's a lot of fun. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.